Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today I'm going to do another FLESHGOD Apocalypse reaction to the song Mona Lisa. Now, the last song I heard, I'm trying to remember the name of the song, but I wasn't exactly impressed by this band. I did like this orchestral slash death metal, speed metal feel to it that they were creating that had uniqueness to it, but I wasn't exactly impressed with what I've heard because I thought it was just pure speed. And I've heard speed before. I've heard faster bands than this as well. You can check out like Grision back in the day when they first began. My God, were they fast. But they didn't make it better to me. You know, it's like I'm kind of over that period of just wanting more aggression, more speed, where you want some intricacy and interesting songwriting. So you guys told me to give them a second chance. Check them out. Perhaps that wasn't the right song for me to do at first. Like I said, I forgot the name of it. And this was highly recommended. I'm going to jump into it, again, with a more open mind, try not to think about what I've heard before. Perhaps I'm going to see a different side to this band, and they might impress me in ways that I wasn't expecting. On this channel, I like to express my opinion 100%. I try not to be rude, but at the same time, it's boring always agreeing with everybody. I want to tell you how I feel, and perhaps it's going to create an interesting conversation. With that being said, let's get right into it. Let's see what we got. I presume it's still going to be fast, but hopefully better songwriting. Like, I didn't think the last song was just flat out bad. It had good elements, but at the end of the day, it didn't capture me. So hopefully in this one, songwriting is better. The music video in the last one also was really good, so I expect that to be the same, of course. Graf Monte Cristo right there. Or Count. I like this build up very much so far. So far, I really like this build up in the beginning. Really nice with the choir and the piano, just kind of building it up, and I know it's gonna explode right now. Oh. I like the bass. Yeah, it's very different, slower, but it's still this unless it stays like this throughout, it for me right now, like I'm really trying to predict what's gonna happen. It feels like there's this build up of an explosion that's gonna happen because something happens in the story, in the lyrics of the song. I can't tell if it's the same vocalist. It's like a Dracula right here. Yeah, this is very different. I did not expect this at all, to be honest. I didn't know Joker was drumming. You know what makes this song stand out despite being a slower song is well, first of all, the layering of instruments. There's so much going on, right? There's the choir, there's the piano, there's the cellos, there is the different style of vocals that's going on. To what seems like a simple rhythm and melody, and the drums with those interjecting little moments that it has, all make it color the song to be so much more than what it appears to be at first, and making it interesting. I think this is a much better written song. Of course, I wanted to hear some speed as well and more death metal, but that doesn't detract that I'm surprised in an absolutely positive way. And I'm really enjoying the riffs of the guitar in the background to this whole melody. There's a lot to listen for. Of course, I'm sure I'm missing something, but I'm enjoying like the melodies in the background and the riffs in the background, everything that's going on. This is nice. They might have stepped it over the line with the artistic nature of the music video because I have no idea what the story is about. But from a perspective of songwriting, to me, it feels like a more mature or sophisticated version of Demo Burger. Not better, but like it just has this elegance and intricacy to it that you know they're professionally trained musicians, and or something like Arch Enemy. I reacted to Arch Enemy a little bit early in the day today, and that song was just overly simplistic and kind of, you know, more poppy in sound. It has some similarities in sound of what Arch Enemy was, and used to be, but also kind of taking it up a notch in their own direction. I think the orchestral parts and all these melodic elements is totally what's making this band stand out, and maybe even stand above some of the rest. I remember when I first got into Haggard, which did the orchestral Renaissance music with metal, it didn't do it as well, despite the guy being a classically trained musician, because just it didn't feel like it fit very well. Where here, it's the opposite. It just sounds good to me, and I like it way more than the first song I heard. This makes me interested to see more from this band, even if it wasn't the type of song I wanted to hear and be into, kind of, you know. Yeah, talk about a graphic music video. Oh, this is some kind of interesting transition by the end of the song. Let's see. like the ending. That was good. Yeah, this is like night and day difference where I've dismissed him from the, I would have dismissed him from the other song, to be honest. And you guys really encouraged me to check out more, and I'm really happy that I did, because this is solid. Like I said, it might, I wanted to hear kind of because I heard that they were, you know, I know that they're fast. I was hoping that there was going to be interjecting the speed with intricacy and songwriting, but it was a slower song, but it had the heaviness to it. It had the attitude to it. It had the epicness, kind of this gothic feel to it, which is really, really cool. Felt like a horror movie almost, you know, a Guillermo del Toro directed horror movie. Solid. I love this. This is good. It didn't immediately click with me in the beginning. It took for this song to progress a little bit before I kind of got in the groove of it, and had to kind of settle into the fact that it was not going to be what I thought it was. But it seems like in this particular moment, I was able to ease up and loosen up and kind of let the song in. And I think I want to hear more now. I want to hear if you guys can recommend me a song from FLESHGOD Apocalypse that's shows some of the speed that they're known for, along with orchestral moments, but kind of, I don't know, which is more intricate riffing. That's what I wanted, because I thought the drumming, he was just going really fast in this last song. Again, I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the song. He was just going really fast, and you know he's skilled, but it's like, can you show me more? Can you show me more of the things that you can do? For example, one of my favorite faster drummers I remember is from Absu, Proscriptor. Phenomenal faster drummer. He might not be the most technical, but there's things that are happening in songs, especially She Cried the Quiet Lake, where he's just killing it on the drums. Just to give you one example. But great song. Thank you for the recommendation, guys. If you like this kind of a more discussion, analysis to the best of my ability, kind of this approach to reactions, I highly, you know, recommend for you guys to subscribe for more on this channel. I try my best to give some sort of insightful comments that it would incite conversation for us all. I'm not the utmost expert, but at the very least, I try to, whatever's happening in my noggin, put it into words verbally as best as I can. And sometimes it creates really interesting conversations. Sometimes I've been proven wrong. Sometimes I've stood my ground on certain opinions. And that's the most fun part of it all, is to have these kinds of discussions. And hopefully, guys, you enjoyed it. Now, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe, enjoy the holidays, and most of all, keep it metal.